Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 9 of Forgecraft. Hanging out, Benny's on the server, but not in voice chat, so we're just chilling today. And it's up to be continuum time. We need to progress. Last episode, got into... I haven't even looked at the quest book since I've logged in. But got started on this chapter line. So we're very close to being able to make a nice drill, which hopefully... I think this is the first access to a 3x3 mining that we can do. We're gonna have to see what kind of power options we've got going on, but you know, it'll do for now. We can get into, oh hey, there we go, there's a quest for store the power cell low and a smart wrench. Okay, they can be single blocks or freeform multi-blocks. Each power cell can store 250,000 RF. Use a wrench to toggle between RF in, RF out, and neither. Each face of the power cell can only insert and extract 100 RF a tick. RF is saved when the power cell is broken. 100 RF a tick? Go home, T-Fox. You've had too much. You're cut off. 100 RF a tick? 100 RF per tick. That's a very small amount of power. What's all this grumbling I'm hearing? Okay. I was hoping that there wasn't a bad dude down there. That's a childishly small amount of power. Holy cow. But we'll see what happens. There's higher tiers, so hopefully they'll have better. A single power cell multi-block can be made of 729 blocks. If it was a cube, the max size would be 9 by 9 by 9. I like that. I like that part of it. But between episodes I went mining, so this was our paltry amount of resources, and now we have more things ready to be smelterated. So we should be able to cook up a decent amount of stuff. And I also cooked up a little bit more iron for myself. I know I'm going to want some silver, but let's try to hold off on processing all this metal. And the main reason I want to do that is I think one of the next quest options I have also is a crusher, right? Yeah, the crushinator. That doubles ores and kill mobs. Yeah. Oh, and we have the projector, so that's nice for instructions on how to construct the multi-block. So I might want to get the projector made. So yeah, we might want to look at doing that. So that's something I would like to accomplish today as well. So let's start with the power cell, and then maybe go from there. Although, to be fair, I'm like super underwhelmed by the 100 RF a tick thing. But let's make it because it's a quest. So power cell. Power cell, there you are. So you need a refined circuit board. We need 2 lead plates. We need some copper coil blocks. So let's do this. We've got some steel. We've got our lead plates. And I believe that we need some copper coil. To get that, we're going to need the metal press mold, which needs an engineer's workbench. Really? Okay. And we need an engineer's blueprint, metal press molds, crafting components. So I'm guessing steel plate. Okay, cool. So I should be able to just come over here and bink that guy onto there. Thank you. And obviously we'll automate this guy at some point, but for now, it's kind of nice that I can make it manually like that. We're going to need an engineer's workbench. So that is just a crafting table, some treated wood, and a treated fence. Hopefully... yeah, it's doable. Done and done. Easy peasy. Time to tinker. And that was a quest. Sweet. Not how I wanted you to be. That looks better. Nice. Okay. So, for this guy... so if I want a wire mold, we're going to need the engineer... so we're going to need 3 lapis and 3 paper to get the metal press molds pattern. 3 lapis, 3 paper, and the steel plate. Cool. And then in order to get this, I need the engineer's wire cutters, which didn't I just make last episode? I feel like I made those. I feel like I made those. I might have left them in there. But then we were waiting on steel, weren't we? Were we waiting on steel? Let's get a stack of you. I don't know how much iron is in there. There's my steel. I think that's what we were doing. We looked at last episode and said, oh, we need more steel. So that's why I didn't make the power cell right at the end there. Oh, that's right. It has to be charcoal, doesn't it? Charcoal or coal coke. So let's do this. I think we're at the point where we can do something like that, right? All right, cool. And then we need 5. Can I just drop all 5 on here at once? Does that work? Neat. That's cool. And then my wire cutters, as I hoped would be in here, are. So you can go in there, you can go in there. Sweet. I like it. And then I can get myself a metal press mold for wires. Cool. Now, what I need is some copper wires. Right, so that I can make LV wire coils, right? So that's that. And that guy is going to go into making this for the power cell. So I do probably want to smelt up a little bit of copper. Let's get like 16 of them. And since you guys are otherwise occupied, hope we get access to a power-based thing. But power is probably going to be more of a problem than I would have hoped originally. Mostly on account of the fact that 100 RF per tick in the power cell. Really? Really? Okay. I promise I won't spend all episode making light of that crafting recipe, but I probably also will. So let's throw this guy up in a corner. Nobody puts crafting table in a corner. Oh, right. I can't even make him with a crafting table. I want a chest for that room for my molds, and then I'm like, wait a second. I gotta go over here and make a chest. Probably bring these guys inside at some point anyway, but we shall see. All the things to do. So much to do, so little time. All right, so you, let's get a few more copper wire dudes. A dozen sounds like a good time. Sweet. And there goes copper wires. Cool. And yeah, I could totally put like a chest on the end there so that they don't spill into the world, but I'm having fun kind of letting them do that, so it's all good. So yeah, it's me the copper wires that we need for the cell. So that's that. So the only other thing I need is some iron and some redstone. And perhaps a bucket of water. Pretty sure I did this off camera, setting up this little water reservoir here. Cool. He's cooking. Now, I don't actually have anything powering him, by the way, downstairs. So, yeah, we should be aware that this might need more power at some point. There's energy conduits down there that have power in them, so we're cool. But yeah, let's check this out. So can I make an energy cell now? I want to say I probably can, right? So an energy cell needs whoops. 8 of these bad boys. Oh, did I put all my iron? I didn't put all my iron in there, did I? One of these guys, and then I just need another treated wood plank, which I should have creosote in the thing out here. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I just do like this. Sweet. Make as many as you can for now. And then silver ingots, and we should be cool. That's tin, lead. Oh, I have no silver. Maybe that was another thing that we needed to do. Well, I definitely got some while I was downstairs mining. Right? Yeah, I did. So like I said, I'm going to try and hold off on smelting too much stuff because we're getting close enough to the ore doubling realm that I'm going to want to ore double soon. Thank you, sir. So that's the cell. Now let's see. I'm probably going to want to go with MV wires because that's probably enough for now. So that's going to need some clay smelted up. And then for the MV wire coils, we're going to need electrum, which is silver and gold, which I can make in what? Probably at the very least I can make it in the casting furnace thing. The alloy kiln from immersive engineering seems like it exists as well. Right? But either one should be fine. So I don't see a reason to build an alloy kiln if I already have. So let's get like 16. Do we want to do 16 or let's start with 8? Because remember, we don't ore double in the thingy out there. And I don't have a ton of gold. But if I threw these things in here, silver melts pretty fast, right? Yeah. And let's take a quick nap. Because of creepers. Creepers is still a thing. For now. Sweet. And you go in there. And then you can make my energy cell, which looks like a good time. Hooray! Oh, and I needed the wrench, didn't I? The smart wrench. That is just iron and 2 lapis. I was like, why didn't that quest complete? Ding ding. Thank you. So that got me how much electrum? You know what I should probably consider doing is one more of each. Because that would just be a nice couple of blocks of electrum and then we'd be easy dumping, right? I would think. Go electrum, go. Yeah, we should be close to having another block then. And then we can make some MV wire coils, and that's how we'll transfer power around our base, at least for now. You know, the old dire phrase, for now. It's something I say a lot. Hi, zombie. Evil dire. Just let him burn. Alright, electrum block. Let's go. Thank you. And then presumably I can do that. And we've got some electrum, which is cool. We don't have any other electrum, do we? Oh, we have one. Okay, so we've got this guy. We've got the cell, we've got the thing and the stuff. So we'll probably want to have some kind of power option for storage. But let's go back to having... We're probably going to want... my power cell here, right? And then we wanted to smart wrench you. So I don't think I can do that. Input, output, easy enough. 100 RF a tick. 100 RF a tick. What? I promise. Behave. Gonna behave. Gonna behave. But still, that is a comically small amount of RF per tick. Just putting that out there. And that's per side, right? So, like, if I made another one of these, would it make it that I can have 200 RF per tick? Like, let's test that. Like, I want to test that theory, right? So if I made, because this shouldn't be hard to make another one of now. Right? 2 lead, 3 silver. Just smelt up a few silver ore in the top here. I just want to see if like if this turns into 200 RF a tick, I'm better. But if it's still 100 RF a tick, then I've got words. Oh right, that okay, cool. We'll see. We'll see. So you should be done by now. My 3 silver should be done by now. So if I want another cell, just see how this works. This will be better if this turns into 200 RF a tick. Input output 200 RF a tick. All right, so that's acceptable. That's slightly more acceptable. That'll tolerate. I will accept that, T-Fox. I will accept that. I don't love it, but I'll accept it. Okay? Okay, we on the same page there, buddy? You know where I'm coming from? 100 RF a tick. 200, all right. All right. We're a little better now. So with that said, we should be able to therefore make... So let's get some MV wire stuff going. So for now, let's go with... Does it doesn't sound good to start with? We'll let that cook into that wire. And let's get some clay smelted so we can make MV connectors and relays. Does a stack sound good? Because clay is not the worst thing in the world to come across. So that sounds good, that sounds good. And then I want to get into a crusher today if I can, and a drill. Yeah, you need more power, don't you? So part of what I was doing down here was getting an energy cell, but let's just do that. And then once we have our MV wiring running, we'll be in better shape. And then for power, I will probably wind up using canola oil. Would be my guess, but we'll see. Sweet. Oh, I got 2 wire. That's good. Oh. It's stamped, but it's not actually done. Cool. Well, I'll let you dump your power into there. How's that? So that's good. We're going to probably want a bit more iron. You should be close to being done smelted. So let's get some MV stuff. So we're going to want connectors and relays for sure. And maybe another set of connectors once you're done smelting a bit. So what I'm thinking is, how should we have this come up? We could have it come up in like the center-ish of the room. Right? That wouldn't be a terrible idea. Basements are a lot easier to dig out when you have this awesome tool. Sweet. Well, that's a good starting point, right? So what we could have, right, just for now, to get us started, as it were, we could have a connector point here. Yeah, and I have to make these into actual wires. But, like, basically, we'd have you. Okay. And then we'd have MV wire coils. You know what? Let's do... relay here. This guy here. And you will connect to that, and you will connect to this, and you will connect to that, and everybody should get power now. Right? Right. That, theoretically, is how it should work. And that's going to be a lot easier than creating a bunch of lead, whatchamacallits. So... that'll do. And what I could put there is glass or something, just to make it look kind of neat. It's not important that we... it could be cobblestone, but I think it looks cooler when there's like wire running through glass. I don't know why. You do that now? What? What? Since when is that a thing? Immersive engineering. What? When was this added? You check? I thought he, like, really didn't do that. Mostly because of lag reasons. Wow. Okay. Now you're gonna make me think. You guys. Killing me. Alright, I'll come up with a solution here shortly. I have an idea. I have an idea. Not a lovely idea, but an idea nonetheless. So this guy could instead sit here. We could have another similar one here. Oh, nope, that was a connecting point. So what if you were here to here? Is that acceptable to cover this up now? Okay. Right, and then we could go down here. And we can, like, you know, rewire this a little bit at some point, but you get the idea, right? Was not prepared for that. Not even a little bit. Cool. That kind of works, right? And then you to there. And just to validate that this is working... See how it's not losing power? That tells me it's working. Yay. Cool. Alright, let me take a nap and we'll be right back as I fill the floor in and not fall through my vase. Alright, so let's see what's involved in making a crusher. Alright, we're totally going to want one of these. So we're going to need 10 steel scaffolding, 10 light engineering blocks, 8 steel fences, and 9 hoppers. Okay. Sounds reasonable. Our hoppers, I remember looking at this and, alright, it's not the... A lot of iron. A lot of iron for hoppers. And a lot of copper. I need a stack of copper and a stack of... 2 stacks of iron? A stack and a half? Yeah, you're an egg. That sounds about right. My response. My response to the amount of resources I need for this. But I should definitely smelt up a stack each of copper. Like, so I have to smelt a stack of copper and a stack of iron in order to get to the point where I can ore double. So, like, let's just get her done. And then once I have ore doubling in place, I'll probably be happier. Also, I don't know if true, but it seems to me like creepers spawn more than they usually do. So, like, did you guys make it so that creepers spawn more often? Because it feels like it. Totally feels like that. Alright, so, let's get to crafting. So we're going to need how many of who what now? 10 steel scaffolding. I'm probably gonna... Do I need that for scaffolding? I do need steel rods for scaffolding. Cool. And you come from what? I get 4 from doing that, or I get 2. So there's no reason to do this, right? It's the same amount. 2 becomes 4, or 2 becomes 4. Same thing. But we definitely need more steel than we currently have. So we're gonna, actually we're like close to having enough. So let me do the, well, actually, that's enough steel scaffolding. So that might be enough steel. So light engineering blocks. Let's make engineering blocks. And I can probably put my steel away for a minute. But engineering blocks. So I need 10 of these. So I definitely need a lot more iron. I might need a 3rd stack of iron smelted here. And if that's the case, well, Yeah, it is what it is. But I feel like I'm going to need pretty much all of this iron that I got going on here. Haha, that's what's going on. So you're sneaking stuff in there. All right, one more of these. And then I need even more iron. Iron for days. All right, let me smelt a whole bunch and then we'll come back. How's that sound? All right, so there's your light engineering blocks, which should be cool. Then we need just steel fences and 9 hoppers. So 8 steel fences should not be the end of the world. I am cooking up more steel out here. This is what has managed to cook in the time that I've spent. So that's cool. Let's get the steel fences and the hoppers. The hoppers are, oh man, hoppers are so expensive. It's a hopper. The hopper. Anyway, steel fence. I need how many steel fences again? 9? 8. 8 steel fences. Steel fence. So then we're gonna want that and that. One more. And we should be cool here. And then it's just a matter of did I smelt enough copper and iron, which I think I probably did. Probably. So those are the fences we need. We can probably just put one of these in the chest over here because we only need 8. Cool. All right, and then a silly amount of hopper crafting. Oh, you need slightly larger chests. Okay, so so let's get all this going. So we need 9 chests, which becomes 9 slightly larger chests, right? Needs a healthy amount of wood. So let's put away some resources that we don't need at this point, like tin and nickel and electrum. I think we're done with copper as well. That should be enough wood, and that should be enough of this wood. But let's get a couple more of these, right? Because we want 9. So that should be 9 chests worth of stuff, right? So you into here. Okay, of course that didn't work out so well. Shift clicking equals boom, 9 chests. Sweet. And then we can get slightly larger chests, and then we can get, oh right, put away all my copper. I'm like, I don't need any copper right now. Dire, please. And I think I used some of the copper that I intended for this purpose. So we need 25 more copper. Is that the right math there? So back in a minute. All right, so this should get me the copper chests that I need. Boom. And then the iron chests. Boom. And then we just need 5 times 9, 45 iron plates. Oh, I need even more iron. Holy cow, do you need a lot of iron and copper to make hoppers. Dude! Okay. So I don't think I have enough iron. Unless I'm crazy. I'm pretty sure I am out of iron. Not 100% out of iron, but like less iron than I currently need. I guess I'll pop down and mine real quick. I do want to get this up and running by the end of the episode, though. Found redstone. Loads of redstone. What can I dump here? I guess I can eat. I can eat, right? Yeah, I can eat. I foolishly did not clean my inventory. I ran down here just to get a little bit of iron, and then I'm like, ooh, this, ooh, that. Alright, back in a minute. Alright, if I am not mistaken, that should be cool. So 9 hoppers. And now we're talking. Wow, that was a lot of resources. But, Crushinator complete. Nice! That's cool. So how expensive is the projector again? Like I could just... I forget what's involved in that. Lantern, glass, iron, treated wood planks. And that's just glowstone? I could probably knock that out. 2 iron. It is kind of nice having the projector. I remember doing that. We are going to want 2 more iron, though. And then some glowstone, right? Shouldn't be too bad. So, you're done. You're done. So now we can make ourselves a projector. Basically needs glass to go like this for a sec. Alright, treated wood. I think I've got one in here. Remember when I made extra and I was like, yeah, I should do this? Yeah. Alright, so there's instructions. So middle click to rotate, left and middle click to mirror. Okay, cool. So let's set up... So we could have our thing like right in the middle of the room here. Let's throw him in the corner maybe. That seems reasonable, right? So we'll put these guys. I don't actually need this thing. I am bad at placing blocks when these fake blocks are down. It's trickier than it looks, believe it or not. Hello. Wait, what? Oh, right. Okay, it went up because... And then the 9 hoppers and we're done, right? Sweet, and it's green and happy, and that's cool. And then can I put you in here? Oh, I forget. There was some way to like clear that or reset it or something. And what side do we click? Is it this guy? There we go. Now we're talking. All right, cool. Now is this guy backwards? He's totally backwards. I think he's outputting to the wall. So let me swap this real quick. All right, how's this look? Booyah, that's what we want. Sweet. So now we should just need to hook up wiring and we should be good. Right? So a little bit of you, a little bit of you, and some MV coil. Right? So might not be a terrible idea to relay you to this. And then connector point to that. And you should have power now. And next episode we'll get into doing a little bit better by way of this thing, right? But we should now be able to drop stuff like you in. That in theory should be working. Right? It's not there that I have to connect wire, is it? This looks like the connection point. Psst, this is the part where you start working. You took my iron, so, you know. It might be low on power, actually, because I didn't really feed much more coal into my thing down there. Are you low? Oh, yeah, so you're low on power. That's why. So this is working, probably. I just need to feed it coal, because I just used a ton of power to make all those plates, and I did not account for that. Oh, right, and you don't even have a thing down there. What's, Oh, it's on me. I am a professional. So now, this crusher should be running in here, right? Hey, I hear it. That's cool. And it's spitting out dust. Sweet. All right, so we're going to call that wrapping up point for the episode. So Dial20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We are making progression. We can ore double now, which is really, really helpful for me, because that's huge. Being able to ore double will definitely help us going forward. It saves me trouble mining. Frankly, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference to you guys, does it? Because usually I mine off camera. So it's not going to help you all a lot, but it's going to help me, right? And my next goal is to get a drill so that my mining off camera is a little bit easier. And that will also help me and not you. So, yeah, all these tasks are to make my life easier, not your viewing experience better. But at some point, we will get into things that you will probably appreciate. All right, for now, guys, take it easy.